A sea of identical headlines. The constant talking points echo from channel to channel, guiding public opinion more than ever. But what if this was more than just a mere coincidence? Let's find out. For the past 10 years, there have been many stories, quotes, and agendas sprouting how evil and wrong Donald Trump, MAGA, and the Republican Party is. It makes you think, how many people hate Republicans or hate Donald Trump specifically? Just in the past 90 days, there have been talking points of impeaching Donald Trump, although his presidency just began in 2025, and right now, it's still 2025. As shown in the video, there are groups of anti-conservative protesters calling to impeach Donald Trump. Even if you read their signs, a lot of the signs just talk about how bad his golfing is. I guess that's a reason to get impeached, right?
That the movement to impeach the president has begun. I rise to announce that I will bring articles of impeachment against the president for dastardly deeds proposed and dastardly deeds done.
But nonetheless, all these videos shown were recorded less than 30 days ago. A lot of people in office apparently hate what DJT is doing, but the question still lies. Is the hate and disdain their own? Are they drawing their own conclusions based off of what Donald Trump is doing? Or are they parroting talking points that they hear on mainstream media?
Republicans absolutely voted for this.
Okay,
number
people
one.
do not want
two,
government waste, that's for sure, but they didn't vote for
they did.
foresters to get fired.
Look,
they didn't vote for the parks to be closed.
Look, you guys,
veterans to be fired.
You guys keep trying to create this fantasy land where Donald Trump is not popular, where Republicans are mad.
Republicans are mad.
Can you
shut down the town halls.
Can you name a single Democrat in Congress who's more popular than Donald Trump right now?
Listen,
Answer, no.
Scott,
the reality is Republicans are so happy with this, they're not upset about it.
No, they
The
are.
American people are happy about what's going on right now because for the first time in a long time, a president said,
Scott,
I'm actually going to reduce the size of government.
One line Scott said really stood out to me in this video, and it goes by this. You guys keep trying to create this fantasy land where Donald Trump is not popular, where Republicans are mad. And honestly, he kind of has a point. According to the Harvard-Harris poll, at least for the time being, the majority of Americans are extremely optimistic on the trajectory that America is currently heading under with Donald J. Trump in office. But if you listen to the mainstream media, this is not at all what you see. You either see people who genuinely love Donald Trump, or you see groups of people who are calling to impeach him, although he's been in office for less than 2 months. Very, very opposing beliefs and opposing sides. But I want to bring attention to this information right here. It has been evident that there has been many millionaires created just by spreading political propaganda. And if you think I'm lying, I can prove it right now. Let's meet Rachel Meadow. Rachel Meadow is a left-leaning MSNBC TV host who is obviously upset that Donald Trump is ruining things for her working-class buddy, Joy Reid. Although Rachel Meadow is worth millions of dollars, apparently sees herself as a regular human who's getting things ruined by the Trump administration, at least when it comes to economic things. But nonetheless, let's get back to her initial point, where she's mad at MSNBC for firing her working buddy, Joy Reid, although Joy Reid allegedly had possibly racist comments and low ratings on her TV show.
Years ago, protesters went to Tucker Carlson's home. I think you probably both remember that pretty vividly. You called it at the time stomach turning and said it has to stop. But it's funny, I was talking to another broadcaster the other night, and she said, one thing Megan does that is most of us don't do is go after other people in media really personally. Like there's sort of a gentleman's agreement in a lot of media to not attack each other personally. And that I don't know if you think that's true as a broadcast person.
Why don't you do me a favor and Google Megyn Kelly NBC and tell me whether the journalists
you recently
don't
talked
go after
about
each other personally.
Meadow's public complaints and sort of said that she should put up or shut up, basically, but also about her expensive real estate, about her homes. And I'm curious, do you have any compunction about getting that personal?
No. I would never give out her address. That would be a bridge too far, and it doesn't compare to what happened to Tucker in any way, shape, or form. But Rachel Maddow got out there and tried to act like, oh, I'm a woman of the working class. I'm here to represent the poor staffers who could lose their jobs now as a result of Joy Reid biting it. And meanwhile, she's collecting $25 million a year. She's got multiple homes worth millions. You know what? Why don't you take a $2 million pay cut and save 10 of those jobs? If you feel that sad, you don't even have to pay it out of your bank account. Just tell them, pay me $23 million next year instead of $25. She won't do it. She wants to seem virtuous and sanctimonious, but in fact, she's only the latter because she won't actually put any money on the line. And an example of the exorbitant life she leads while she's trying to remind us, oh, I've worked so many jobs, the jobs I've worked, puts to the point her hypocrisy.
And this brings us to the point of this video. Why are people so adamant about spreading propaganda that probably doesn't even exist? And it's exactly for the reason you think: money.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
This video proves that. It's actually insane. You have people spouting the same exact talking points for 45 seconds straight. And these are not random people. These are our constituents who were voted into office, who are in place to serve the American people. And they're still spreading the same propaganda that you wouldn't even expect to see from someone whose one job is to create laws that benefit society as a whole. But I guess some people will do whatever for money, even if it means lying to you.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of grocery, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials is not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done enough goose eggs to lower prices. Instead, he's pardoned violent savagely beat police officers on January 6th. He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs, and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' most sensitive data, Social Security numbers, tax returns, health care. He's fired thousands of his.
This is an epidemic. At the end of the day, you can't trust everything you hear or see. Some people will lie to you to spread their talking points if it comes to putting cash in their pocket or maybe some outside benefits that we don't know about yet. And you guys think I'm lying even more? Even the left side is admitting it.
About what he's doing. But before you brought that up, you brought up the message that the Democratic Party was disseminating. I'm challenging you on that. That is not what they were doing.
Whoopi Goldberg, then actor who came up by herself, by her bootstraps, by working in TV shows, movies, and dramatic plays, now leftist propaganda pusher who says her hit show, The View, is created just to push Democratic talking points. And I'm not making that up. She really said that. And you guys may wonder, why would Whoopi Goldberg give up her acting career to push leftist propaganda that she even knows probably isn't true? And of course, it's money. Whoopi Goldberg even said herself that she's struggling to pay bills, although she gets paid $5 to $6 million per year on this show, and that she cannot afford to stop working on the show The View. Imagine struggling making $6 million a year. There sure are interesting times we're living in right now. All in all, try not to randomly listen to talking points you see on TV. Hear none of what you hear and half of what you see. Because if this video proved one thing, the media has no interest in telling you the truth. If it comes to power and money, a lot of people will sacrifice everything for it. Even in this video, we have Hakeem Jeffries saying the people are turning on Donald Trump. Although, there's a story right beside it saying that there have been paid protesters to go to the GOP rallies or the GOP conventions and meetings. All in all, do not believe everything that you see online because some of it is fake. My name is LFR JoJo. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.